I once asked a CEO, what is the biggest challenge? He said, our history. So not market, not competition, but the past success.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yes.
His past success was
the challenge.
The challenge.
Yes. Yes.
Well, we'll come back to that.
Yeah.
I want to learn more. So we are back now with another video where we go deeper into your framework, no limits mindset.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
As we mentioned in the first video,
Yeah.
you are a mindset expert and a leadership advisor working out of Oslo.
Yes. Correct.
You teach no limits mindset to companies globally.
Yes.
And you deliver keynotes, advisory, and workshops.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
So before we discuss one of the 7 mental traps today, Amund, remind us, what is no limits mindset? And why is it important?
Yeah. So no limits mindset, my framework, that I have, let's say, built and refined over a good 25 years.
Right.
It's about realizing potential.
Yeah.
This is the easiest ways to think about it. So we all have potential. People, teams, companies.
Yeah.
And one reason we don't always manage to realize potential is that we limit ourselves.
Right.
Yeah. And I have identified 7 mental traps that we often fall into.
Yeah.
Okay? And by that we limit ourselves. So if we can avoid to fall into these traps, we realize more potential.
Correct.
So this is what the framework is about.
Yeah.
There are some few underlying models, and we have explained them in earlier videos, but the main is this. People that believe something is achievable try more.
Yeah.
And people that try more achieve more.
Yeah.
This means everything starts with mindset.
Yes.
So this framework is about understanding the power of mindset, but also having a structure to actually deal with that, right? So you can kind of learn to build a more empowering mindset. And it's about avoiding certain traps so you realize more potential. Does this make sense?
Yeah. Very interesting.
Yeah. Yeah.
And today we are going to discuss one of those traps.
Yes.
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 And which one have you chosen today?
Yeah. So this trap is called living in the past.
Okay, living in the past.
Yes.
Living in
history.
History.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, good.
Yes. Yes.
So what's living in the past all about?
Yeah. So the easiest way to understand this mental trap is a situation where someone says something like, we have tried that before.
Oh yeah, I've
heard that?
I've heard that.
But have you said it?
No, never. Of course I have. Of course I have.
Yeah.
I've said it many times.
Yeah, and some people also say, we have tried it before, it didn't work.
Yes.
Now it's even stronger, right?
Yeah.
But we have tried it before. This is the most classic version of this trap.
Yeah. Okay, so, but what is, if you go into the details, what is the problem with this trap?
Yeah. So the problem is this. If let's say someone says something like, let's try this way or that way.
Yeah.
In a business context.
Yeah.
And then one person says, well, we have tried that before.
Yes.
What they actually are saying is that since we tried it before,
Yes.
and it didn't work,
Right.
most probably it will not work now either.
Right.
They may not say that with words, but that's kind of the meaning.
Okay.
And the better way to think about this is that if I tried this before, before is not now. Yeah? Things has changed.
Yes.
And we live in a world of change. So if this, technology has changed.
Yes.
People have changed.
Yes.
Dynamics has changed. The economy has changed.
Yes.
Our company has changed.
Yeah.
Our client has changed. So a better way to think about it is that since thing has changed, maybe trying now is a good thing.
Right.
That's a more empowering way to think about it.
Yes.
And as I've explained before, a mindset is not really right or wrong. It's empowering or limiting.
Right.
So if someone says, we've tried it before, it didn't work, that's not wrong,
Right.
but it's limiting.
Right.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So this is the simplest way to look at this.
Yes. Great. Well, that makes sense. So let's go back to the opening story.
Yes.
Yes. About the CEO saying that his biggest challenge is our history.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So tell me a little bit more about that.
Yeah. So this is a services company. and they're doing very well.
Yeah.
Now, so when I asked the CEO, so what is the biggest challenge?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure they have 100 challenges.
Yes.
All kind of things.
Yes.
Like running a company and growing a company is difficult, right? So they have many challenges. So when he said our past, I find that very interesting.
Yeah.
But what he means is this: they have a very good past.
Okay.
Their history is strong.
Uh-huh.
They've always done well. And they are famous for let's say, client support and product quality and things like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So why does he say?
The past is the problem, or not the problem, it's a challenge, right?
Yeah.
Because the future is so different from the past. So, for example, the rate of change is much higher.
Yeah.
They need to grow faster.
Yeah.
But these are just a couple of the things. I'll give you another one.
Okay.
You know, every company tries to give their client good quality, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, or support, which is important. But the trick here is to give enough quality,
Yeah.
enough support, but not more.
Up to a certain limit.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
if it's more, it costs too much.
Yeah.
This is a delicate balance.
Yeah.
This company is famous for their, let's say, quality. That means you have a culture of people that in a way would like to give the client everything.
Okay.
The future, where they have to think about enough quality, that demands a huge mind shift from old thinking to new thinking, right?
Yeah.
So this is why he's saying this is the challenge. So they use this framework, my no limits mindset framework, to manage this mind shift,
Yeah.
which is a difficult one.
Yeah.
And these are just 2-3 of the things. There are many other things too.
Yeah.
So this is his point.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you come in there and you help them with really changing the culture.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. Yes.
Yeah.
The way they think in the culture and then the way they act in the culture. Yes.
Okay.
To manage this change, the difference between future and past. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Good. How important are leaders when it comes to this trap?
Very important.
Right.
Very important.
Yeah.
Now think about this. Leaders are role models much more than they think.
Yeah.
Okay? Which is another trap, by the way. Leaders are role models.
Yeah.
That people look up to them.
Yeah.
To a certain degree, mirror them.
Yes.
So a culture becomes the mirror of the leader. So leaders have to be very cautious. So if a leader talk about something we tried that didn't work, that puts a lid on the whole organization. So you have to be very careful.
Yeah.
And that said, we are all role models. This is another
Yes,
way to look
of
at
course.
this. Yeah.
Yes.
So let's say you hire someone into the organization.
Yeah.
Just being an employee that has been there for a while makes you a role model.
Yes.
And I have a very interesting example, if you would like another one from business,
Of course.
because I remember this very well.
Yeah.
Where a colleague was a role model, and this trap was in play.
Okay.
So I used to work for Gartner,
Yes.
and I was the leader for Nordic in Northern Europe. Okay, and we had a meeting in Sweden with the sales team.
Yeah.
Okay, and it was a new member to the team, just joined the company.
Right.
Okay, young woman, saleswoman. And we had a discussion, and then this new person said, have we done any business with Vattenfall? Vattenfall is a major Swedish company.
Yes.
A great company.
Yeah.
Okay? So she wanted to understand if we had done any business with Vattenfall.
Yes.
Okay. Then one senior salesperson in the room did like this. He said, Vattenfall, And the new person said, what happened?
Yes.
Yeah. And the senior person said, we had them as a client, but we messed up completely.
Okay.
Okay, so it was some sort of bad delivery and some mistakes on our side.
Yeah.
So he said, Vattenfall doesn't like us anymore.
Okay.
Now the new person said, okay, that's a pity. Okay.
Yeah.
You understand the dynamics in that room.
Yeah.
Now, here is the thing. That's living in the past.
Right.
Back to the trap.
Yeah.
I said to the senior person, I said, who at Vattenfall didn't like us?
Yes.
And he named some person in a role.
Yes.
Yeah? It was one person,
Yes.
not the whole company.
No.
So now I can say to this new person, it was one person that had an argument with us and maybe didn't like us so much. That means it's many other people that you can talk to.
Of course.
Yeah. Now she said, "Oh, that's great. She's coming back to life again."
Right.
You may have heard me talk about this before. What's the chance of winning in the lottery?
Very little.
Very slim, right?
Yes.
But people still play.
Yes.
Yeah. If the odds were 0, no one would play. Meaning the difference between a slim chance and no chance is huge.
Yeah.
You with me on the logic?
Yes.
Mindset works the same way.
Yeah.
I call it a closed or an open door.
Yeah.
But open means this open.
Yeah.
When she heard Vattenfall doesn't like us, she closed the mental door.
Yes.
Okay?
Yeah.
Now it's open again.
Yes.
Yeah. Here is another fun question. I said to the senior person, is this person that didn't like us so much still there? You know what he said?
No.
No, you don't know. He said, I don't know. I think so.
Yeah. He assumed.
He assumed.
Yes.
So since he had this argument with the client, maybe the client kind of beat him up a little bit, he closed his mental door.
Yeah.
He has not even checked if the client is still there.
Right. Right.
And this was a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
So that's his.
I see.
You see how this works?
Yeah, sure.
So now suddenly this new salesperson has an open mind to try certain things.
Yeah.
So when you talk about history and you live in the past, these are the problems you can fall into.
Yeah, I see.
And again, it's not bad will.
No.
It's just that we are human and we don't think about it.
Yeah, and we limit ourselves.
Big time. And
Yes.
now we're using sales as an example.
Yes.
And that's pretty good because it's easy to see this trap. For example, you can say if you have a sales team and you ask them if they have called certain clients, they may say, I've tried it before.
Yeah.
It didn't work. Meaning it's no need doing it again.
Right.
The other way to think about this is that things has changed. We are back there again.
Yeah.
Therefore, we can have a chat with them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because something may have changed on their side too.
Right.
So that would be a more empowering way to think about it.
Yeah.
But again, when they say, I tried, it didn't work, that's not wrong.
No.
But it's a limit.
Yeah.
And now we're trying to avoid that limit.
So what I hear, this has a lot to do with communication.
Yes.
How we communicate. Right?
Big time.
Yeah.
Big time. Big time.
Yes.
Big time.
Do you have a tool that can be used?
Yeah. You know, when we work when I do workshops and even when I do business speeches, I give a lot of examples on tools one can use to avoid these mental traps, right?
Yeah.
But when you ask me about communication, how to communicate, one very interesting tool, and people may know this, is called a reframe. I'm reframing, and I can reframe a situation or I can reframe language.
Yeah.
And what this means is that this has to do with perspectives. I may have a perspective on a situation.
Yes.
That gives me one mindset.
Right.
If I move perspective, I may have a different perspective.
Yeah.
Right? And you can do this with language or situations.
Yeah.
And let me give you one. It's kind of a little of a humoristic one. But for example, if I say something like, it won't work.
Yeah.
Or I say, we haven't found a way yet.
Yes.
These are two perspectives.
Very different, right?
Very different, right? And the trick here is this. These frames must be true.
Yes.
I'm not lying in any way.
No.
I can say it won't work because I think it won't work. But I can also say we haven't found the way yet.
Right.
Which is also true.
Yeah.
But you now are more empowered.
Yes.
When you hear we haven't found a way yet, because now you can go and try to find a way.
Yeah. So you sort of change perspectives.
Yes. Yes. And by that I change mindset.
Right.
And if I now have a team trying to find a way, well, then you may find a way.
Yes.
Back to the believe, try, achieve model, right?
Right.
So with a reframe, I can have people think differently.
Yes.
So this is one clever way, and I've used many of them when I teach this in workshops.
Okay, so you call it reframing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you tell me more? Can you go into details around that?
Yes. Let me give an example again.
Yes.
So one of my clients, they are an international company.
Yes.
They are opening new markets.
Right.
For them, that means countries.
Right.
They're opening business in new countries. Now, I noticed that a senior leader in that company walked around and said, opening new markets is always hard.
Yeah.
Okay, now think about this again as a frame.
Yes.
If I'm an employee and my job is to contact clients in a new market or kind of open new markets,
Yeah.
how helpful is it that my senior leader tells me this is always hard?
Yeah.
It's not very helpful.
No.
No. So I heard him say that, and I said, why is it always hard to open new markets? And they had that, like an explanation for it. They said, well, clients don't know us. So they may find our products and services expensive. Maybe they don't understand the value, etc.,
Yes.
etc.
Yeah.
Okay. So we sat down and we made a reframe. Okay, we reframed. What they now say is very different.
Let's hear.
They say the good thing about clients don't knowing us is that we can set the agenda.
Right. Which is another.
That's another frame.
Yes.
And now it's more empowering.
Okay. Yeah.
You see the
Yes,
difference?
yes.
If I say to you, your job will always be hard.
Yeah.
Thank you. Just you know.
Yeah.
Or I say, the good thing about your job is that you set the agenda.
Yeah.
It's a completely different way of thinking about it.
Yeah.
So this is also a way you can empower people with how you communicate,
Yes.
or you almost you limit them.
Yes.
So when it comes to this living in the past, you take a problem from the past and kind of throw it on people.
Yeah.
It's easy to do that because it's not, your example is usually not wrong,
No.
but they can be extremely limiting.
Yeah. Yeah.
So the awareness, good reframes are ways to make it more limiting.
Yeah.
Sorry, more empowering.
Yes.
And remember again, we have said this before.
Yeah.
Leaders should hire people that can find solutions they cannot find.
Yeah.
They should hire people that can solve problems they cannot solve.
Right.
This is one way you scale an organization.
Yeah.
So if you as the leader are not cautious here, you may give your people, let's say, your own limitations in a way.
Yeah.
That's very limiting.
Yeah.
Because you would like to hire me because I can find solutions you cannot find.
Yes.
And you want to empower me. So I go and look for these solutions.
Yes.
So this is where how we communicate is so important.
Yeah. Oh, great, great. And you mentioned it before, and it reminds me that you talk about awareness.
Yes.
And you talk about the model.
Yes.
Repeat the model again, because how important is this model for this example?
Yeah. So let's say the underlying model for this framework is kind of simple. People that believe something is achievable,
Yes.
try more.
Right.
People that try more, achieve more.
Yes.
So everything starts with belief.
Yeah.
Everything starts with mindset.
Yes.
So I can give my people an empowering mindset. They will try more.
Right.
And now we raise the likelihood of success,
Yes.
which is always the point. We are never guaranteed success, right?
Right.
But we want to make sure we raise the likelihood of success.
Yeah.
And the more people believe, the more they try, the more they try, the more they achieve.
Yes.
So this is what we are discussing.
Okay.
And this is one of the 7 traps of the system, and this living in the past is one we need to be careful with.
Right. So, before we end, Amund, if companies out there want to learn more or work with you,
Yes.
No Limits Mindset and
Yes.
the 7 mental traps,
Yes.
how do they contact you?
The simplest way to find me is actually LinkedIn.
Right.
Just send me a message on LinkedIn.
Yeah.
Or people can go to nolimitsmindset.com. They can read a little more and learn a little more and see some references, etc., etc.
Yeah.
And also fill out the simple form there. And I'm very, very happy to have a 20-minute free discovery call
Wow.
with every leader
Yeah.
that would like to understand how the No Limits mindset could benefit their organization.
Right.
And I love speaking to people, so I'm taking all those meetings personally because I like to get to know companies and
That's
people.
perfect.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
Good. So my final question for you, Amund, regarding this trap is, if you were to pick one takeaway,
Yeah.
which one would that be?
when someone says, we have tried that before, always remember, now is not then. Ask, what's different now?